live streaming. Extreming.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's
right?
what it is.
Okay, this is Charlotte Pierce. I'm here, I'm the producer at Ready Row USA, and we are finally claiming some time from Carissa Brown, rowing mom.
That's right.
Yes. And Carissa, why don't you introduce yourself while I get the little subtitles going?
Okay, do I talk to the camera or do I talk to you?
You talk to me.
Okay, so my name is Carissa Brown, and I have 2 daughters who row. They're the second 2 of my 4 children. They began rowing in high school at the Hockaday School in Dallas, Texas, with Coach Will Forteeth as their head coach. And now one rows at Conn College, and one is a senior in high school.
And Conn College being Connecticut College.
Yes, Connecticut College.
That would be Paisley.
Yes, you're right, Paisley.
And who is rowing at the head of the Charles?
Persia is rowing at the head of the Charles in the Coxed Quad.
Right.
And she's bow.
Okay.
Her first trip here, they are bow number 10, which is exciting. And the goal is to finish in the top 10.
So did they qualify or
Yes,
last
but
time?
so last year they finished 11th. So Paisley was the first, I think, Hockaday boat to come in quite a long time, and I think they were 18th.
Right.
Which was pretty good. And I think then they were 12th and they were 11th, and now this year they're 10th.
I think I saw Paisley in 2019. Was that?
I don't know. She didn't come. She didn't come till her senior year.
Or 2021 would be the second.
That's right. That's when she would have come.
Okay, so I'm standing there because my husband's from Texas and he knows the Hockaday School because of relatives being involved. And so I'm I have Hockaday in my brain, and I heard the announcers calling it, so I'm sitting there screaming on this side of the.
Yeah, I thought we were in the program that year because she entered in high school in 18, and he may have, that would have been her sophomore year. I don't know.
Do you think it was one of your sons? Did they row?
The boys did not row. The boys did rugby. In fact, the boys were always like, those rowers are crazy. Oh my gosh, it's such a grind. It's so crazy in high school because Jesuit at the time, Jesuit Dallas was an award-winning program, right?
That's where they
did a great job. They went to Jesuit High School.
Because Hockaday's are girls.
Yes, and so, but the boys, they were like, you have to wake up early on a Saturday morning. There's no way I'm ever rowing. Never. And but the firstborn did take a learn to row.
Okay.
As he entered Jesuit because the program was very strong then. And he said, no way, Mom, I have to have a play sport with a ball. And then Paisley said, I never need to play sport with the ball. Yeah. So she also did a learn to row.
Sweet.
And that's what started it.
Yeah. Well, I had a coach that had us play soccer in our singles.
With your feet?
No, with hands. It was I guess it'd be handball soccer.
So you stay up?
You and then you have to throw the ball into the next boats, and they have to catch it. It was really crazy.
That sounds crazy.
It was partly a way for us to get to know each other.
Oh, that sounds like a trust building type of thing.
Yeah, and you have to call out to the person because they have to position themselves right where they're.
No oars?
Yeah, oars. Yeah.
But they're your hands are not on them. Well,
you hold on to both oars and then you get the ball and then you throw it to the next person.
That sounds very challenging.
Yeah, it was not terribly successful. But
I was just looking through some pictures from Craftsbury, and sometimes they do those like agility. I don't know if that's what you call them, but agility type things in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, handstands.
Yeah, have you seen people doing those like one-legged things?
I have, and the girls have, and yes, I was just looking through some today because it's senior picture time. You got to do those little pages in the yearbook, right?
Sure.
And yes, Paisley had a Craftsbury rowing picture.
Nice.
In her senior pat, and then also
good.
Some rowing picture from Hockaday.
Yeah, I still want to go there, but let's since you're the parent here, the rowing parent, tell me what it's like. Like, are you fully involved and have you taken committee positions and do they?
I actually ran the team as the parent. So the way we run the school team is every year there is a team parent and it stays. So like there's a 2025 parent that I sourced that year's freshman year. That's Persia. So Persia's a 2025 senior.
Okay.
She when she was a freshman, I sourced a parent for that grade because I was the graduating senior parent,
Yeah.
and that stays with him the whole time.
That's a brilliant, you know,
But we
the
do have other
overlap,
people we try to source, like to committees, like we have kind of a social chair.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a spirit person in the past. We have, say, a group of tent dads. So the difference between rowing here and rowing there is it's always a 3-day regatta. Like here, it's half a morning on a Saturday. We have to travel 4 hours, and you overnight.
You mean in Texas? Yeah.
I mean, in Texas, you're up and down that 35 corridor. You either row in Austin on the Brazos, or you row in Oklahoma City on their very nice river sport.
Right. There's a new one in Waco. Have you?
I've been there.
Okay. Yeah.
And that I'm going to leave it at that.
Leave it at that. No.
So yes, I was involved only when I became team parent.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. And you know, sometimes as the parent, you get to see your child row for not always a lot of time.
Yeah. And so they call the girls the Hockadaisies. I know that, but what do they call the rowing parents? The
I call them all Hocka parents, and I call them Hocka rowers, and Hocka parents. And
it
yes,
just lends itself to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Pitch Perfect movies have Aka because it's acapella, so everything was Aka.
There you go. Well, so tomorrow's when she rows.
She rows tomorrow morning, maybe at 8:38. And the collegiate boat. So we have some Hockadaisy alumna who are rowing. One is in Williams, one V8, and I think they're maybe at 2:43 p.m.
Okay.
And I don't know. Teal Cohen is a Hockaday alumna. I mean, Olympian. She rowed today, I think, in a double.
Okay.
Persia would be better. Maybe Persia can come tomorrow. Because she would know. She was watching all that. Yeah, so we had our coaches row in a mixed double, and we had another coach row in the lightweight single, I think.
That's a lot of Hocka parents or Hocka rowers. I just wanted to go over what we have tomorrow for our schedule. We have my friend Susie, who's 80. We just had a guy who's 90. Did you see him?
I did. We were sitting by his backpack.
Like he's just, Don Tannhauser. Yeah.
So how long has he been rowing, Charlotte?
Only since he was 74.
Oh my God. Today we watched the live stream. They had 50 plus, 60 plus, and then 70 plus.
Yeah.
Peyton and I were like, dang.
Dang. Yes, dang. And I was going to like help him up and stuff. And he's like charging ahead of me.
Awesome.
Come over here. Yeah. So tomorrow we have some time at 10:30 if late Miss Persia Brown would like to come and say hello.
We did see Arshay in the Concept 210. He's like, you owe me wings because if that David and Charlotte worked out, I'm the genesis of that. And he asked about you. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, Napoleon, my host, went over and interviewed him. So we have a recorded interview to run for him. And then Beth Cole of the Survivor Rowing Network.
Oh.
So it's a breast cancer.
Yeah.
You know, it's massive. They were on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then Corey Rogers and Chris Back. Chris Back is a force of nature. He's the coastal rowing gold medalist.
Oh, coastal is so
he's like
its own thing.
26 or something. You know, he's a force of nature.
It's wonderful.
Really. So it's going to be fun. And that's kind of wrap up our coverage unless we have some drop-ins. But we're probably going to do a wrap up around 2:30.
Yes. Okay.
So that gives you
good
some options.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Well, Carissa, sweet dreams.
This is so fun. It's my first ever podcast. Or whatever that's called.
Yeah. We'll give you the links and everything.
Yeah.
I literally can't see.
Yeah.
Anything.
That's the end.
I need a end